Welcome and thank you for purchasing the all-in-one hosting package from Host Direct. Now that you have access to your package, let's see how we're going to set it up and use the knowledge base to our advantage. So I'm clicking on the breadcrumbs each time to find an easy way to access my knowledge base menu. I want to get to the home page, then I'm going to click on knowledge base. These are the categories and these are the popular articles, so I'm going to go directly to a category that I'm interested in, and that would be getting started with the all-in-one hosting package. This is just the first 4 topics. The rest are laid out for you and you'll have access to them in a little while. But setting up this is how you would proceed. You'd start from setting up your all-in-one hosting package, then you'd move to creating your email accounts in cPanel, then you would want to set up your email account in Outlook, Thunderbird, and learn how to access your email via webmail through a browser. And of course, we've got the section on setting up your website and customizing the theme. And we'll proceed in a logical manner so that the site is not unseemly and untidy in the beginning. Interesting to note that all the plugins have been installed for you. All the e-commerce has been installed, and so forth and so on. The website itself has been installed. So as you can see, the plugins that you will be using for SEO, you'd be using Yoast SEO plugin, the list builder and email marketer, Sumo. We find that that is a very important and interesting plugin to have. WooCommerce is your e-commerce online shop. Then we'll be looking to produce sitemaps after we've done the online shop and we've configured the website itself, so that Google will be able to find our pages and index them, thereby making it easier for clients who are looking for services like ours to actually find the services in a typical Google search. Then we learn how to set up the webmaster account, where you're going to list your website with Google and use all the tools there that are available to make your website more friendly, and you're able to look at statistics on your website, visitor behavior, and so forth and so on. Then, of course, we want to look at Google Analytics because it's an important feature in website management. You want to have a look at demographics, visitor behavior, how your pages were seen by other people, and how they actually reached your landing page. So there you are. That is the introduction. There aren't any clickable links here. It's just titles and gives you a brief rundown on what the whole process is like. We're constantly tweaking our knowledge base, and it's getting better by the day. So let's go to step 1, creating our email accounts in cPanel. cPanel is the control panel that that every client has with their hosting package. And what we want to do is create at least one email account called admin at your domain, whatever that's going to be. .com.co.za .net. We need to create that account so that any installations and any system messages will be sent to that account for your attention. So it says, firstly, let's log in with our credentials into cPanel, which is a control panel. And there are numerous functions and apps in the control panel. Let's go and do exactly that. Let's use a browser here. Let's log into our cPanel. I'm using an example site that I set up, globalmerchants.co.za, and it's actually going to be a production site by the time we have finished with it. And the URL is globalmerchants.co.za/cPanel. And that will take us to our control panel. So let's go ahead and enter. And there we are. We've now got our control panel. And my username is Catering Equip. And I have my password and that should get me into the control panel. I don't want to save my password, and this is our control panel. The theme is called Paper Lantern, and it's a very modern theme. So as you can see, your control panel is separated into sections. This is a featured products site publisher where you can, in the beginning, go and put up a temporary page so that people can at least see your telephone numbers or your contact numbers or your address while the site is being built. This is a file management system, a file management section where you can back up your control panel, create an FTP account or manage your FTP account, look at disk usage, for example, and so forth and so on. This concerns databases, and we have a database administration program here. This is to create MySQL databases and so forth and so on. Domains, domain management section where you can redirect pages. You can publish a page for your site. You can add on domains. You can create subdomains and create aliases. We use an external DNS server in all cases. All our DNS servers are external and not on the same server as our hosting. So there's no need to edit the DNS if you know what you're doing. The section we really want to be at is the email section, and we're going to use this little tab icon to create our email accounts. Then we have the metrics section where we can look at stats, visitors, and other behavior of the website. Security, we can block IPs, we can install SSL certificates, protect our images and so forth from being linked by other people, like leech protection, where people would link to your images and use them on their site and using your server resources. The Softaculous apps installer installs various other applications on your server, and that's not included in this tutorial. Error pages, it's a good thing to have access to that because you can look at any you can look at logs of errors that have occurred. You can scan your site for viruses. Preferences, you can change password, language, style, contact information, and you can add users, other admin users from the same office or wherever remotely to access your control panel. and be very careful in doing that, because they will have full access, be able to delete your website and make critical changes to your control panel. These are actually the Softacular scripts. They are little programs or applications or apps, as we know them nowadays, that you can use to make additional websites in your hosting package, and so forth and so on. But we actually want to go and look at the email accounts. So we're going to create a new video for that, because this one's long enough already, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.